We're looking ahead to tomorrow, which marks International Self-Care Day. And I think we would all agree we could all use a little TLC these days.
Definitely. But did you know self-care goes much deeper than maybe just a day at the spa? Nicole DeCosta taking a deeper dive into how we can prioritize ourselves.
International Self-Care Day is July 24th, and here to talk about the importance of self-care is self-agency advocate and author Della Ray of Portland. Thanks for being here.
Oh my goodness, Nicole, it's great to be here with you.
This is so fun, and I want to know how you are going to be celebrating International Self-Care Day.
Okay, so it's really exciting. It's our 4th year that we pull together women to celebrate the importance of Self-Care Day. Self-Care Day began in 2011 in the UK as a worldwide campaign to get people just buying into the idea of how important self-care is. So that 24 hours, 7 days a week. So that's the date of 7/24.
Oh, I love that. That's a great tie in there. Why is it so important that we take time for ourselves?
Well, I mean, simply, Nicole, we don't. It's not something that is talked to us about, and it is the opportunity for us to take time for ourselves is so important, especially now. And what we are often rewarded with is our doing and not our being. And so this is why I'm such a huge advocate for self-agency.
Absolutely. And on that, you are an author, a book called Little Book of Self-Care. I love that. And this is beyond the usual, spa day or vacation time. So how does your book challenge us to start with building blocks when, taking care of ourselves?
So I love the way you kick that off. And so typically when we think about self-care, we think about the mani and the pedi, and that's awesome. But this self-care focuses on how we think and how we feel about ourselves. And that's not something generally we talk about, but it is really, 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 really critical in having an effective, happy life. So really it just starts with thinking about what's important to you and what you value. And just because something is important does not mean you value it, but really digging into what those two pieces are in your life.
It's so true. And you teach workshops. So tell us about the 3 perspectives you teach and why self-study and self-awareness is so important.
So we just finished our first round of the Self-Agency Academy, and it's 5 weeks where we go into talking about our boundaries, we talk about our values, we discover our personal brand, and this is an individual study class, an academy, excuse me. So it's really about finding out what's important to us as individuals. And this just lays the framework for a person to start this journey of discovering these very important key factors in our lives.
And taking this time for ourselves is so important. So often we get too busy with things that aren't really important in life.
That's part of how we've been socialized, is to be busy all of the time. And we're rewarded, and we use the word busy as an answer of how are you doing? We say, I'm busy. And so when we can take time for ourselves to kick back and really find out what's going on inside of us to make us so busy, that's where the self-care work begins. If self-care was simple, everybody would be doing it. So this is a practice. It's something every day. And it just begins with stopping and saying, what is important to me today? And how much of what is important in my life is actually showing up? And what am I doing to make that happen?
Oh, well, today it was very important to speak with you. So thank you so much. Della Ray, everybody. Learn more at Della Ray, that's RAE.net. And happy International Self-Care Day. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much, Nicole. Have a good one.